The other day, I was consulting with one of my mentees who is a pretty successful influencer in his space, doing about a couple $1 million a year, and he wants to scale. He asked me the question, well, Dan, how do I scale my company? And that kind of gave me the ideas of making this video. So I'm gonna share with him what I taught him with you. So if you are an influencer, if you are a speaker, you are a trainer, coach, or consultant, or service provider, and you want to scale your company, not just grow your revenue, but I mean really rapidly scale what you do, what are some of the things that you could do now? First of all, the first thing you could do to scale your revenue, to scale your company is this. You could scale through offers. Scale through offers. Let's say, for example, you've got right now one offer or two offers out there in the marketplace. One way that you could scale is to offer more things to the marketplace and offer more products or programs to help you to generate more revenue, to really maximize the lifetime value of each customer that comes through the door. So let me break it down for you. Let's say right now you've got a product that's out there, you've got a program out there that is $1,000. That's cool. And on the back end, you've also got a $3,000 program. And you're driving traffic to it and you're selling the $1,000 program, you're selling the $3,000 program. To scale your company, what you could do is, hey, you know what, maybe I will add a $10,000 program in the back end. And out of that, I'll add a $25,000 program in the back end. On the front end, you might have another lower ticket item that could be a $500 program, it could be a $250 program. Now you are reaching a bigger, broader market segment, maybe even a different vertical. From there, the customers who buy your front end program, the $1,000 program, right? The $3,000 program, now you have got something else that are higher ticket value that you can offer to them. Because you already have those customers, when they do upgrade to your other higher ticket offers, it doesn't cost you anything. Suddenly you're making a lot more profit that allows you to scale. Does that make sense? So number one, scale through offers. Number two, you could also scale through technology. Now, are there things within your business right now that you're doing again and again and again, and you keep solving the same problem many times, right? Maybe there's an opportunity that you could automate, streamline, systemize, whatever that you're doing, that process, so you could use technology to scale, to speed up. Maybe it's to take more orders. Maybe it's to reduce the time that it takes to do a certain task. Or maybe take what you do and productize it. Let's say you have a service, but if you can productize it through technology, now you can offer it to way more people. And it requires less human elements to scale. So you could scale through technology. Number three, you could also scale through marketing. Now, in order to scale through marketing, you need margins. Now, if you've done some scaling through offers, now you can take those extra profits, you could go out there and invest in your marketing to get more customers in the door. Let's say if your lifetime value of a customer is big enough, your competitors, they're spending $200, $300 to acquire a customer, to bring a customer in the door, to do business. But if you could afford to spend $500, $800, $1,000 to acquire the same customer, now it gives you a lot more leeway. You can go on more channels, you can advertise in more places to penetrate the market and bring in more customers. That will allow you to rapidly scale. So you can scale through marketing. Last but not least, number four, you can scale through sales. Scale through sales team. You see, in order to scale, it takes people. It takes good talent. You can't do this on your own. You need good people. Well, how do you find good people? In order to attract good talent, you're gonna need some kind of capital, right? And you could, and a lot of companies do it, where they raise a lot of capital. Outside funding, they bring on investors, right? And then in order to hire people, then they could scale. I'm not a huge fan of that. And there's a time and place for that. Or you could double down on sales. Just double down on sales. And you say, you know what, I'm gonna focus on marketing, I'm gonna focus on sales. Scaling through a sales team. Example, right now I have 125 full-time commission-based closers within my company that are closing, they're doing sales for me internally, right? Just for my own organization. So I know that each closer would bring in X amount of revenue for the company, for our organization. So if I want to scale, I'm scaling through my marketing, but all I need to do is I'm going to add 5 salespeople. I'm going to add 10 closers to my team. If I coach them and I train them properly, every single closer that I add to my sales team, that would help me scale, right? I want to get to a point where I have 200, 300, 500, 1,000 closers on my sales team that are just closing for me internally. I know that I've achieved a very significant amount of scalability. Does that make sense, right? So let's recap. Number 1, scale through offers. Number 2 is scale through technology. Number 3, scale through marketing. Number 4, scale through sales. Those are the 4 ways that you could scale your company very, very rapidly. And of course, there are many, many more ways, and I don't have all the time to go into in this video. Now, if you want to know more how we've been able to scale our coaching side, our coaching business from 0 to over $10 million in less than 1 year, I've created a very special training just for you. If you're an influencer, if you are a speaker, if you're a coach or consultant, and you want to see our business model, how we do it, what's the secret behind my brand, click on the link below and check out my new video. I think you'll benefit a lot from it, and it'll give you an idea what does it actually take? What are some of the foundational pieces that you need to have in place in order to scale to that next level? So go ahead, click on the link, and I'll see you on that page.